In this session, this is all about the support that is available for you as a parent to ensure that you can support your child with their curriculum choices for next session. Ensuring that pupils have personalisation and choice is extremely important to us as a school, which means we offer a wide range of qualifications at all levels. Now, we know that that can be difficult when that's maybe something that you're not used to. So rather than a very large booklet, we decided to develop our very own website, One Stop Shop. So in this session, I will talk you through our Learner Journeys website to help you support your young person into picking the best courses for them. So here we have our Learner Journeys website. Now along the top, you've got different areas that of course we think that is the best things that you can look at to help support your child. We welcome you, and at the very bottom I would encourage you to look at our curriculum rationale, which explains the different courses, the different levels, the different qualifications that we offer and why, and trying to help you understand the range of things that are out there. Which means choosing a course can be trickier, but it's all for the benefit of the young person. So if we go along to choosing a course, just to make sure that you understand that the whole point of this is to help our young people enter a positive destination, but more importantly, a positive destination that is right for them. So if you scroll down, we've actually got a range of websites and partners and external agencies that would be of benefit to you if you were wanting to do some more research to support your child. So if you look at My World of Work up the top, that really is a Scottish platform that would be very useful. And again, if you just keep going down, you can see, for example, Planet Plus. Now that is a website where a pupil or a parent like you can say, what's your favourite subject? Let's look at that. And it'll actually plan out different routes and pathways through college, university, job, and it gives you lots and lots of different sorts of details in there that again just generates those discussions that can help all of you in this process. Because let's not forget, their journey will begin at BGE, and we want to do everything that we can do to help you help your child. Now, something else that is extremely important is actually knowing where these jobs are. Where are the growing industries? So we have a specific section on that. So you can have a look through and see if there's anything that tickles the fancy of your child. So for example, I know that social care is an area that people are interested in. And it gives you an indication of what that's about, the opportunities within social care, but also what employment looks like, the job availabilities that they're expecting, and the job diversity that comes with that. And of course, down the bottom, you can indeed click for more information if that is something that continues to hold your interest and that you want to know more. So that is a great area just to even know where the growth industries are in Scotland. You know, we want to make sure that we're helping young people know where they will get those positive destinations and that they'll be needed. So moving along to pupil profiles, I think it's really important to point this out, that we've actually got areas where our young people have told us about their own journey and what they find and what they've enjoyed or what they find challenging. So for example, if we click on creative, that will take us to the creative page, and it takes you specifically to a former pupil. So here we have Ellie. It tells you all about where she is right now, and it talks you through her academic journey through school. But really, actually, if you look down there, it also talks about her wider skills, those soft skills that employers are looking for. And what's really nice is she also gives you or your child some advice for the future. Now you can read that or you can watch it in a little movie as well. So we really are trying to make sure that we're catering for all sorts of people to ensure that we support you as best we can. Now, on to the main stuff. If we go along to curricular areas, you can just see all the different learner journeys that we've got along there. Now, moving on to curricular areas, we've got every single subject and every single place where pupils can make decisions. I'm just going to take you up to the top, which is called our subject overview, because sometimes there is so much information and it's all worthwhile, but I know that it can become overwhelming. So if I just click on subject overview, you can see there that it asks you to pick specifically whether you've got an S4 pupil or someone that's maybe going into S5 or S6. So let's take someone maybe that's in S4 at the moment and is moving into S5 and S6. And actually, on this post, it gives you a list of every single subject that is available to choose at Larbert High School. Now, in some schools, you might be told that you can choose one thing but not the other due to columns, for example. But here, we absolutely believe in personalisation and choice, and that's the first thing that we do. So we let you know what level is available, what qualification is available. So if you look at maths, for example, we offer National 4, we offer National 5, we offer higher, we offer advanced higher as well. And if you keep scrolling down, you can see at the end it says NPA and HNC. So these are perhaps newer qualifications on the SCQF framework, which are excellent. And you can see that they're working at level 5, for example. The LEAPS is at level 7. And just like everything, as you go up the levels, that shows that the challenge becomes increases along with the level. Really, really useful stuff. So I would encourage you to absolutely look at that after you've looked at, or before you've looked at all the other subjects in detail. So if we go back to curricular areas, let's take, for example, expressive arts, and you think, yeah, what does that entail? What does that look like in today's world? So it'll take you to the expressive arts page, what it looks like in S1 to S3, for example, but more importantly, it gives you absolutely all senior phases and levels as well. So if you're thinking, my goodness, music technology, that wasn't available back in the day whenever I was at school. If you click on the curriculum pathways, it tells you the different levels that's available. And you can see here at level 6, we've got a higher and an MPA. Now what that means is a higher, there's a final exam, and an MPA is continuous assessment. And it actually goes along onto HNC units as well for music tech. Now, once you get to level 7, that's something that actually you start seeing being done at university level as well. So lots of progression, and I think that's really important to point out that that's really good for pupils to be able to get on that progression journey. And you might think, okay, well that looks great. I can see lots of progression. What does higher music technology actually look like? So if you click on that, it tells you the content, the sorts of skills that you're learning, what opportunities come from that. But actually what I really like about a lot of these is that it tells you the specific assessments that is linked to that. And I think sometimes it's important for pupils to really understand what that end product will or could look like. So you can see here the course will be assessed through a question paper exam and an assignment that's marked by the SQA graded A to D. And again, down at the bottom, you can see the question papers. It tells you the length. It tells you the number of marks that's available. So I think that's something that's really, really beneficial for you so that you know what pupils are working towards, but also so that they know themselves what they're working towards. Now, I have to say that is available in every single curricular area. And actually, if we go right to the bottom, you can actually see that it starts talking about Forth Valley. So Forth Valley College courses, how the applications that you need to apply to try and get to that college when you're in S5 and 6. And I'm just going to click on that just so you can see. So here are some of the courses that are available through Forth Valley College, which is very exciting. And actually, I'll just quickly click on the applications just so that you can see that it takes you straight to their website and it helps you navigate a little bit easier for your young people if they're wanting to apply to college. And it's absolutely built in to our structure and to our day. So it's not something that's tagged on, where it's planned and it's meaningful and fits in with the timetable, so it doesn't impact on any other subject area that they're doing. Now, I'm going to click on wider achievement opportunities. This is something that we are very, very proud of. We worked on this for years, where we totally understand the benefits of developing those wider and softer skills that employers look for. So if, for example, we click on the senior phase WAOs that's available, there is the wide range of things that pupils can study as a double period per week that helps them perhaps with something that they're really passionate about, that they want to stand out when they go to an interview situation, whether it be university or a job, or actually really importantly, if they think that they've got some skills that they need to develop, we've got different WAOs, as that's what we call them, that they can click on and they can work on that will help those areas that they feel that actually they may be lacking at that point. And I think so it's a really good two-pronged approach that's right for the pupils. And then the last thing is here, virtual courses. This is something that's very rarely used because, to be honest, we do offer so many different courses at Larbert High School. But as always, there's certain subjects that perhaps we don't or can't offer. So we want to make sure that you are aware of those as well. So I'm looking at that, for example, and I'm thinking we offer politics, we offer psychology, we offer business, but maybe higher computing is something that you want to investigate that little bit more. And please feel free to come and ask us about that if that is something that you want to know more about. Now, once you've done all of your research, that's when the key time is to think, right, I'm ready for my curriculum review. What that means is your child will come into school, they will meet with your pupil support teacher or their pupil support teacher, and they will choose their subjects. And I think that's where the curriculum review information tab is very important. So I'm going to start off with the curriculum structure. And it just gives you a detailed idea of how our day or how our curriculum is actually laid out and how it all fits together and how it all works. Now, down below, it also tells you about our learning and teaching policy and what we believe is extremely important within each lesson and what features you would expect that your child to be seeing as part of their learning, but as also as part of that climate that they're experiencing while they're in the classroom. So that's all there for you to have a look at. Moving on, as I mentioned before, we've got a range of qualifications, and I did say this. We have a level 5 SCQF qualification, and again, some people are thinking, what is that? So of course, here we have a little indication of what that actually means. So down the left hand side here, you've got your SCQF levels, and as I say, as you progress with challenge, that's when the SCQF levels increase. So let's just say level 4 is our National 4 Awards, level 5 is our National 5 Awards, which I'm sure most of you have heard, but you can see there's National Progression Awards, is what we call NPAs on it at that level as well, right up to level 7, which is our Advanced Hires, our HNCs, or if they go on to college, for example, that's the same level as a modern apprenticeship. So I think it really lays that out quite nicely, and hopefully it's beneficial for you when you go, I can see that all set out. Moving on, we've got, again, just a little bit more information about S4 choices and how many subjects they can choose. And again, it brings you back to that list that we've actually put onto the main page as well, just to make that little bit easier for you. So that really was a whistle-stop tour, but we've tried not to put too much onto this website. We've really tried to make sure that it's the stuff that we know that is of interest to you as parents, but also for the pupils, so that when they come in for the curriculum review, they're well informed, they are confident with their choices, and they know that it feels right for them. And it means that those conversations that are going on with their pupil support teacher are meaningful and right. So good luck with everything. And we are always here, and the pupil support teachers are always there for any further questions.